Welcome to Cookie List channel. Today I will talk about Ghost in the Shell movie. In 2029, with the advance of cybernetic technology, the human body can be augmented, or even completely replaced with cybernetic parts, like what happened to Motoko Kusanagi. Another significant achievement is the cyber brain, a mechanical casing for the human brain that allows access to the internet and other networks. An oft-mentioned term is ghost, referring to the consciousness inhabiting the body, the shell. Major Motoko Kusanagi is an assault team leader for the Public Security Section 9 of Newport City in Japan. Following a request from Nakamura and Chief of Section 6, Motoko throws herself from the building to assassinate a diplomat of a foreign country to prevent a programmer named Daita from defecting. The police enter the building, but the diplomat tells them that he has immunity. But soon Motoko shoots and kills him from the window, and eventually shows that she has the ability to go invisible. A plane landing on the building of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and a person descends from it, and meets another person named Daisuke Aramaki, who is the Chief of Public Security Section 9. The person tells him that the leader of the former political regime called Marlies, who took control of their country, is here now and asks for asylum. Either they give them money and Marlies enjoys asylum, or they help them by expelling him outside the country. Aramaki enters a room where the minister's interpreter was there, and she is ghost hacked. That means there is a virus that got into it. They believing the perpetrator is the mysterious puppet master, and this virus began to infiltrate the substations of their network, and it targets the secret conversations that took place with the Cavil Republic. They believe to be using her to assassinate the main delegates, and they have 2 hours before the virus penetrates her shell. Believing the perpetrator is the mysterious puppet master, Motoko's team follows the traced telephone calls that sent the virus. There are 2 men working in the garbage. One of them passes an electronic card into a machine, which leads to know his location. Batu and Ishikawa arrive with their car to the place of the machine, but they find nothing. They ask a resident if he saw someone with a phone, and he tells them that he saw the garbage man was holding one. Then they follow the garbage truck. The truck driver knows that the police are following them. He tells the person at the next point, and this person shoots the police, which causes the truck to overturn. Then he shoots again and the car explodes. He go invisible, but Batu notices this and shoots him, but the person runs away. Batu enters a crowded market, and seeing him through his electronic eyes, and he starts following him and shooting. Motoko also finds and shoots him, and that makes him visible. The man continues to run away, and it seems that he only has 8 bullets left. Motoko appears behind him and she was invisible. Then she throws him to the ground. He tries to get up and confront her, but she beats him. Motoko asks him if he remembers his name or his memories, and it seems that the person has been hacked. The police monitors a helicopter, and a person comes down from it. In the meantime, Batu tells Chief of Section 9 that the person claims to be Tsuan, and is 28 years old, and befriends an embassy, the Republic of Cavil, and they charge him to attack the next secret meeting for $100,000. But in fact, his nickname is Georgian, and has nothing to do with Cavil, and it seems that the puppet master programmed him to say this. Apparently, the other man who was driving the carriage is also hacked, and the investigation again comes to a dead end. In the next scene, Motoko diving with Batu, and he asks her if she wants to get out of Section 9. But she doesn't answer him, and she tells him that they both mortgaged their bodies to Section 9, and if they want to leave, they have to return their fused brains and cybernetic parts. Megatech Body, a shell manufacturer with suspected close ties to the government, is hacked and assembles a cybernetic body. The body escapes but is hit by a truck. As Section 9 examines the body, they find a human ghost inside its computer brain. Then comes Nakamura, who is Chief of Section 6 of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and says that he came because of the program in the woman's body, and he will take responsibility from him, and shows him the approval of the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Tugusa looks at the cars in the basement, and asks the security about the owners of these cars, and they tell him that they belong to Mr. Nakamura, and asks them to show the cameras recording, and notices that the door took 3 seconds to close, not 2, so there is invisible person has entered the government building, and this is illegal. The body says its code name is 2501. After the puppet master initiates a brief argument about what constitutes a human, a camouflaged agent accompanying Nakamura starts a diversion, and gets away with the body. Motoko's team is prepared and immediately pursues the agent. Tugusa shoots the car, but he had escaped. Meanwhile, Section 9 researches Project 2501, and finds a connection with Daita, whom Section 6 tries to keep from defecting the country. Facing the discovered information, Aramaki concludes that Section 6 created the puppet master itself, for various political purposes. This is why Section 6 is desperately trying to reclaim the body. Batu manages to stop the car and kill the persons inside of it. Motoko follows the truck carrying the body to an abandoned building. It is protected by a large walking tank. Anxious to face the puppet master's ghost, Motoko engages the tank without backup. She makes herself invisible and jumps on the back of the tank to open the cover and uses all her strength, but that leads to her body being cut and is nearly killed. Her partner Batu arrives in time to save her and help connecting her brain to the puppet master's. The puppet master explains to Motoko that he was created by Section 6. While wandering various networks, he became sentient and began to contemplate his existence. Deciding the essence of humanity is reproduction and mortality, he wants to exist within a physical brain that will eventually die. As he could not escape Section 6 network, he had to download himself into a cybernetic body. Having interacted with Motoko, without her knowledge, he believes she is also questioning her humanity, and they have a lot in common. He proposed merging their ghosts. In return, Motoko would gain all of his capabilities. And then Motoko agrees to the merge. Snipers from Section 6 approach the building, intending to destroy the puppet masters and Motoko's brains, to cover up Project 2501. The puppet master's shell is destroyed, but Batu shields Motoko's head in time to save her brain. As Section 9 closes in on the site, the snipers retreat. Motoko wakes up in a new cyborg body in Batu's house. She tells Batu that the entity within her body is neither Motoko nor the puppet master, but a combination of both. She promises Batu they will meet again. She leaves the house and wonders where to go next. And the movie ends here. Thank you for watching. If you have an anime series or movie that you want me to make a video about it, please tell me in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel.